I'll put up a brave fight against the unbeaten leaders. What's your initial assessment on that game, Paul?
Yeah, I think we did put up a brave fight and we gave a lot to the game. For large parts, I think frustrated them, and when they went 1-0 up, it kind of does alter your game plan a little bit, and at some point you've got to take more risks and try to be a bit more on the front foot and leave more spaces, which we tried to nullify in the first half. But look, you can see why they're top of the league and they're unbeaten, right? They've kind of got a bit of everything. I thought we knew that they were going to dominate the ball, but I thought they also dominated physically, which you perhaps don't expect. They're mentality monsters, and that's why they're top.
Was the disappointment maybe set off Holly McNamara on the goal a little bit with that cross command?
Yeah, look, it's those moments, isn't it? Generally speaking, dealt with her pretty well, controlled the spaces that she likes to run into, and it just shows the quality of the player, doesn't it? It's like she's had one sniff of an opportunity in the half and got the space well and finished it brilliantly. So that's just the sign of the quality of the player from our point of view. Disappointing that moment kind of went against us and we couldn't manage it how we needed to.
What do you think of the penalty? It sort of looked like Mackenzie was just sort of holding her ground.
Yeah, no, we looked at the replay, didn't think it was a penalty. Sort of the second soft one we've had here this week. So it's pretty frustrating with that, but obviously really good in terms of Carolina made a great save and kind of kept us in it and gave us something to kind of fight for through to the end.
You couldn't have gone closer to scoring right before half time. You think one of them had got the ball over the line?
Yeah, look, a few of the girls are saying they thought it could have been over. Haven't seen the replay close enough to know, but it was crazy, when the keeper drops the ball on the line like that, you just think it's about someone tapping it in, but just evaded us. That would have been great, just to kind of go in at half time and kind of restore parity in the game, and then come back out and try and manage. But as I say, at 1-0 down, you've got to try and change what you're doing a little bit and try to kind of find something in the game where you can make a difference. But we just couldn't quite get it today.
What was the reason with having Grace Jarley in a deeper role, and how do you think she sort of went in that position?
Yeah, I thought she did well. We knew that they want to try and play centrally through the middle, and Grace and Maya physically was really like what we wanted to try and do there. I think Grace has played well when she's gone in midfield this season. She's good on the ball, but she's also physical and she's a presence, and I just wanted to have that real physical presence in the middle. And in the first half, when they stepped through and pressed on the sixes, it worked well and we nicked the ball high. But we just couldn't capitalise on those moments enough. But no, I thought she did a good job considering it's obviously not somewhere that she's played a lot.
And with the change at half time, is that card trouble worried Tiana might get sent off the way she and
Yeah, look, it's just, for me, it's just like managing emotions, and we got kind of caught with that in Sydney, and I just feel like when you're playing against Melbourne City, you just can't have any risk of that kind of boiling over and a second yellow coming in the second half. You can't play these guys of 10 players, especially when you're 1-0 down. So, just making sure that we didn't get ourselves into that trouble.
Yeah, I think mathematically you are still in it. It sort of felt like the same narrative, for the last month or so. But what's going to be the approach with those final two games after the international break?
Well, it's all or nothing now, isn't it? We haven't really got any other choices. If you don't go to Canberra and get 3 points, then you're going to be out the race. So it's everything on the line. We know what's expected of us now. We may need some other results to go our way. I think kind of potentially, I haven't had a look at all the table and all of the games to go, but it feels like we definitely need to win the last two, otherwise we're not going to make it in. So it's all on the table now, and we just got to try and go there and get something in Canberra and make it really interesting on the last day. Be a great occasion if we can get to Western United at home with a big crowd, with a win to get us into the playoffs on the line. It means that we can fight for something right to the end.